Ladies and gentlemen, we are floating in space. Hey Jody Lee. What's up, everybody? We're just getting started here. Let's let some people show up. Saturday night, a lot of live stream competition tonight. We'll see who turns up. What's up, everybody? I'm here taking over the KYMK 1063 Lafayette, Louisiana Facebook for a special quarantine concert. It's Saturday night, dressed up. This is a bit of a Q&A, and I'll play songs, I'll take requests, and you know, there's people from everywhere. Cool. Got people from Canada, people from, hopefully some people from Louisiana, and get it going. I'll give it a couple minutes here. Get yourself comfortable, and then we'll get it going. You ever notice that Jesse's Girl and Sweet Jane, almost the same thing? It's like slight difference, super slight difference, and it makes all the difference in Jesse's Girl and Sweet Jane. Louisiana, all right. My little niece Sammy's a sophomore at Tulane University in New Orleans, and she's home. School is closed, of course, but she loves it down there. She didn't want to come home. She loves Louisiana so much, so she's bummed to be home. She'd rather be partying down there. I would too. Hope to party down there again very soon. All right. It's cool to see people from everywhere. So I always want to play some music tonight where that I haven't played in a while. I'll play some songs, some requests and stuff like that. This is a bit of a Q&A, but I'll get to that after I play one song. I want to play a song that I haven't played in years, and I hope I mess it up. All right, we got over 150 people here, so I'll start it up. All right, tell your friends that I'm doing this if they want to join us. And hey, Emily Dries, and hi, sweetheart. All right, cool to see you. Tell your friends we're doing this, and hopefully we get some more people in the room. And let me know if it sounds all right. Hopefully it works. You know, learn as we're going here. That's all I got. All right. Okay, a song by the great Buzzcocks. Pete Shelley, Ever Fallen in Love. Really never gets played, but that was nice to play. We sound okay? We sound all right? All right. All right. So there were some questions sent in. What was the inspiration behind the song "Calm Down"? Someone asked. The inspiration, a lot of that song, I think was written to kind of help me calm down. Some people were like, if you're telling someone to calm down, they're never going to calm down. I'm like, maybe you're right, but I wasn't even talking to anybody. I was just kind of telling myself to calm down. I think it's the song, there's lyrics in that are trigger words for me. They remind me to be present, about truth and the only truth there is, and just kind of zooming out of myself and trying to be a witness, when I look at you, that line, when I look at you, is really just me looking at myself from a distance, trying to just be the witness. And it's kind of like how maybe you could, all is well in my hometown, people sleeping in the streetlight, it's kind of maybe talking about trying to be calm through chaos, so, there's some in that. I'm talking about him. I might as well play it. Hi, Nubiki Shimeno from Tokyo. Very cool. So cool we can do his international show. All right. Thanks, KYMK Lafayette 1063 for inviting me to come take over your Facebook. This is a song. It's called "Calm Down." All right. That's called Calm Down, everybody. How you doing? You all right? Everybody good out there? Stone Pony in 98. That's a long time ago. What's in the cup, everybody? Anyone who guesses what's in the cup wins a signed Caretaker's vinyl. But you got to guess what's in the cup. All right, I want to keep singing songs for you guys. Again, want to shout out 106.3 Lafayette, Louisiana, for having me. And thank you to all of you for showing up. It is Saturday night. There's been a few... No one's guessed so far. All right, I'll keep it moving. Give me gin and tonic. Let me see. I haven't played this song in a long, long time, so I'll try it. Someone asked another question I'll answer for you is, what is the favorite song? What is my favorite song that I've ever written? You know, I can't answer that question. I don't have a favorite song I've ever written. There's some songs that maybe are fun on certain days, but I don't have a favorite song that I've ever written. I'm not going to say it. It's cliche. Like they're like kids. They're like kids. It's a beer. I'll give you a hint. It's a beer. The songs are like the kids. I don't pick a favorite kid, and I don't have a favorite song I've ever written. But I didn't write this song, but I want to play it. This was in like a Farrelly Brothers movie years ago. It's a pretty obscure song that I recorded by Albert Hammond Sr. And I think another guy who co-wrote it with him was named Mike Hazelwood, an Englishman who died rather young. I looked him up to see if he was related to Lee Hazelwood, the songwriter and partner of Nancy Sinatra, but I don't think they were related. But this is a song I'm very likely to screw up. And no, not a Corona, Karen. But I'm going to try this song. It's called It Never Rains in Southern California. Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do. All this talk of opportunities, TV breaks and movies rang true. Sure rang true. Seems it never rains in Southern California. Now I've often heard that kind of talk before. It never rains in California. Good on they warn you. It pours, man, it pours. Out of work, I'm out of my head. Out of self-respect, I'm out of bread. I'm underloved, I'm underfed. I wanna go home. It never rains in California. Girl, on they warn you. It pours, man, it pours. Won't you tell the folks back home I nearly made it? Had some offers, but didn't know which ones to take. This line's dark. Please don't tell them how you found me. Don't tell them how you found me. How was he found? Stella, you got it. Karen Sherry, signed Caretakers vinyl coming your way. DM me with your address. We'll send it to you. Karen Sherry, Stella Artois. She got it. It's not advertisement. She guessed it. She's some sort of a psychic, she claims to be, and maybe she really is. She got it. I think Karen is. All right. Anyway, yeah, the song, Don't Tell Him How You Found Me. What was he like? Was he in some hotel room doing some weird shit? Or was he like in an alley passed out? I don't know. I don't know how he was found, but I ain't going to tell anybody. Don't tell him how you found me. Give me a break. Give me a break. Seems it never rains in Southern California. Seems I've often heard that kind of talk before. It never rains in California. Girl, don't they warn you? It pours, man, it pours. It pours, man, it pours. That was It Never Rains in Southern California by Albert Hammond Sr. If we know a little trivia about Albert, his son is Albert Hammond Jr., who's in the Strokes. Great guitar player and also a really cool solo artist. He's got some cool records. All right, let me tune this, and I'm going to continue to play for you. All right, I hope you're having fun. Yeah, so the correct thing in my cup was a beer, was Stella Artois. Karen Sherry guessed it, so you could stop guessing beers now. I appreciate everyone taking part in this. All right, here we go. Another question that was sent in. What have you been doing the most while in lockdown? In lockdown, and I've held to it. I've been locked down since March 3rd. Been hanging out with my wife and my little daughter, who's 4, and laundry, dishes, housework, doing all that sort of stuff, vacuuming. I got a blister on my hand from vacuuming, but it's healed up all right. I got a little too excited. And puzzles, stuff like that. Vacillating between kind of enjoying it and then kind of getting pissed off and then bugging out. But it's all good. This is one of my favorite things to do, is play music for you guys. So it gives me a lift. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. All right, let's do one here. This is a song that I put out this week. It's a week old yesterday. It's a song about taking the good with the bad, as we have to in this life. Otherwise, you go crazy. And there's a brand new video of it up on YouTube. It's called The World. Let's try it. I'm going to do this capo 1. All right, let's see. The world. All right. The world is a beautiful place, even though I don't like it sometimes. Seeing what you get, you don't know what you're expecting. You're running from the things I know you've been rejecting. The world is a beautiful place, even though I don't like it sometimes. The world is a fun place, even though it makes me sad sometimes. Seeing what you get, you don't know what to expect. You're in the game, so you know that you can't complain. The world is a fun place, even though it The world is a beautiful place, even though I don't like it sometimes. All right. All right, let's see what else I can do for you guys. Here's a song that I've played many times over the years. It's gotten me through some funky stuff. We'll play it. All right, this is a song about powering through adversity. And when you said I could not stay with you, that's not the way we would have wanted to be. Convince yourself that everything is alright, 'cause it already is. Don't sell your heart and break just anyone. I want to run with you through more than fears. Convince yourself that everything is alright, 'cause it already is. So take your lessons hard and stay with him. And when your car crash comes, don't be misled. Convince yourself that everything is alright, 'cause it already is. 'Cause it already is. Take your lessons hard and stay with him. And when your car crash comes, don't be misled. Convince yourself that everything is alright, 'cause it already is. 'Cause it already is. That's for Nancy Kosorias, of course, from the Music for the Morning After LP, released March 27th, 2001. Too long ago. I don't know what's up with that. But, how old? Bernadette Ravel asks, how old was I when I started to learn to play guitar? I was about 12, I think. 12 years old. Weird thing is, my hair is getting long again. We're going 2001 hair right now. 2002. A couple grays in there. What are you gonna do? The thing about me and guitar, I was a drummer first. I learned how to play drums. My brother taught me when I was little, like 8 or 9. My brother Rick. And then at some point I wanted to start writing songs, but it was weird. In seventh grade in public school in Jersey, there was a mandatory guitar class, and people from my hometown, if anyone's here, will know there was guitar class with this lady. I forget her name, but she was into the Grateful Dead, and at the time I didn't care because I was in seventh grade and I wasn't into the Grateful Dead. I thought I was a punk rocker, but years later, of course, I get into the Dead. But we had guitar class, mandatory class, and I got a D in it because I didn't know how to play, and I didn't want to do. I could never study. I still don't know how to read music or anything like that. But I would sit around class and I would just mess around going. I'd play bass lines. I would do like, I know, smoke on the water. I would do that, and I wouldn't study, and I got a D in the class. That summer, I was at some summer camp up in the Catskills, and there were all these English counselors, and one guy had a guitar, and he knew all these Smith songs, and another guy also showed me a Poison song called Every Rose Has Its Thorn, you know. We both lie silently still in the dead of the night, although we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried. Carmelo. It's not everyone. That's a good song. I remember when I learned how to play it, it was like 2 chords, G and C, and I told my mom that I wrote it. She believed me, because why wouldn't she believe me? Anyway, that summer I learned guitar, how to play. I learned all the first position chords. So if I would have known that a few months earlier when I had the class in school, I would have gotten an A, because all they really taught was the first position chords, and I just couldn't even focus for that. They tried to give me piano lessons when I was 5, and I was too hyperactive, and I wouldn't sit for the lessons, and I was just too hyper and never wanted to learn the way anyone wanted to teach me, and so I just learned it my own way. Okay, I got maybe time for a couple more songs here. Let's see. All right, so I answered that question. I got to play a song here that I wrote for my little girl B. This is called I Want to Be the One. Holding on to innocence and bone. We'll be leaving here before too long. Never really know where you're coming from. I believe you there. I wanna be the one to watch you. I wanna be the one to talk to you, girl. And then I You guys want to hear a few more songs? Thanks, 1063 Lafayette, Louisiana, for letting me take over your Facebook for fun. And that song was called "I Want to Be the One." Help me name my puppy. It's a boy, an old English sheepdog, a sheepadoodle. A dog's name. Oh, there's so many questions I'll answer for you guys. Clarence. Name the dog Clarence, okay? How'd I get Dave Grohl to play on for us? Yes, Mr. Dave Grohl did play drums on the song for us on Nightcrawler. And I just asked him. I had toured with them earlier that year. I was touring with Foo Fighters, opening for them. It was a really fun tour. Dave was such a great guy. Every night he'd want to do shots of Jägermeister and funnels of beer. He's like, wanted to do funnels of beer for every show. The guy's got stamina, and he's such a great, positive energy. Love that dude. And I think the world knows that. But yeah, the Foo Fighters tour was really fun. But after that, he was an acquaintance, and I asked if he would play on a song on Nightcrawler, and he ended up playing on for us. He ended up playing also on another song called Unnatural that never made the record. So, yes, name the dog Clarence. Okay? I have spoken. Let's try For Us. Want to try that? Ask yourself, what do you think about us? Eyes in the station, working on something for us. You say you're into mine, it's easy when it's true. I watched you fall out of bed and scoop up your back. Well, maybe this life is like the drug. This life is like the drug. Ask yourself, what do they say about us? Eyes in the station, cooking up something for us. You say you're into mine, it's easy when it's true. I watched you fall out of bed, and scoop up your back. Well, maybe this life is like your bed. This life is like your bed. I've seen you fall between everywhere we go. They wanna love you, baby, more than you know. I've seen the storm inside you all through the day. I know it never leaves you, not in that way. What I meant by that is, I know it never leaves you, not in that way. It's like sometimes you get a reprieve in your mind or feelings of anxiousness, but there's always something kind of underlying that's troubling you. And at the time, that was what was going on with the song. It never really left. It just kind of dulled. Yeah! I've seen your empty mind, it's easy when it's true. I watch Thanks so much, everybody. That was called For Us from the Nightcrawler record. Another question that was sent in for me is if you didn't become a musician, what would you be doing right now? I'm assuming there was no pandemic. I don't know. Maybe I'd be some sort of I probably would have been too restless to go to medical school or something like that and become a real psychiatrist or psychologist, but maybe someone who could help people figure out their problems. I don't know. Off-label. Be one of those guys who say he's a healer. I just have like a small closet office somewhere, and like people would hear about me and maybe come see me, and I could talk to them and help them work through their problems and existential crises and stuff like that. Either that, or I'd work at a laundry or something, folding towels, because I'm very good at folding towels these days. All right, let me play something else for you guys. Let's try this sucker. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played this song in too long. I'll play a song that's kind of obscure, and then I'll play a popular song, and then I'm going to go. This is going to go back to the Back and Forth record. For the people who know it, you know it. And if you don't know it, check it out. It's called Shotgun. I don't even know if I know it, but that's what's fun about it. Baby, give me a sign, a message coming through. It's for Billy D. Oh, I'm leaving behind. I miss you. I want to know about you. I want to live around you. But it's easy to forget here. Now I hope I don't disappear. I know we'll have to choose, but I'm leaving it up to you. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I needed some time to figure out my shit. Still walking through the mind. Explosions never far. I want to know about you. I want to live around you. But it's easy to forget here. And I hope I don't disappear. I know we'll have to choose. Is there anything left to lose? Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. When you're gone, I know it's so hard. I know if you come to me, I can make us happy. Oh, yeah, baby. I'll leave you guys with this. Thank you, KYMK Lafayette 106.3. Hope everyone's safe and sound out there. Keep hanging in. One day at a time is all you can do. One thing, one day at a time. Get too ahead of yourself, you start to bug out a little bit. I live on a chain. You share the same last name. You gotta sing it loud. As a joke, and a bottle of whiskey. As you chose, you said it made you feel dirty. Yeah, I was waiting over here for life to begin. Looking for the new thing. You were the sunshine, hitting my front line. I was alone, you were just around the corner from me. Time alone is good, till a day in the city, in a dirty neighborhood. You know you never convince me. Sold the town away, couldn't wait to forget you. It's killing half a day, I have time to regret you. REACT. I was waiting over here for life to begin. Looking for the new thing. You were the sunshine, hitting my front line. I was alone, you were just around the corner from me. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm still on the chain. You share the same last name. Old Joe said a bottle of whiskey. As you chose, still made you feel dirty. Yeah, waiting over here for life to begin. So looking for the new thing. You were the sunshine, hitting my front line. I was alone, you were just around the corner from me. You were the sunshine, hitting my front line. Yeah, you're just around the corner from me. Yeah, you were. You were the sunshine, hitting my front line. Yeah, you're just around the corner from me. Just around the corner from me. Yeah, alright. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks KYMK Lafayette 106.3 Louisiana for having me take over their Facebook page. This will probably be archived on my page as well and on my Instagram's TV. And there's like 11 other of these kind of concerts that are on my Instagram TV and my Facebook. If you've missed any of them, they're called the Quarantine live stream PY sessions. And check out my new video for the world. I shot it myself in a house I'm staying at, and it has a lot of pictures of my family from some time ago, and it's a very personal video for me. So I hope you check that out too on YouTube. And great to see everyone, and thank you. And Karen Sherry, I owe you a signed Caretaker's record, okay? For guessing that I was drinking Stella. All right. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.